Ik samologiste tokiri oti agathos alleluia.
Oti στον αιώνα το έλεος αυτού αλληλούια.
Hashim, the leaked messages of your WhatsApp group chat where you said that you should
Call your mommy
portray
and daddy. Call your mommy and
the
daddy.
secret wife of Mohammed Hijab, that she's suicidal and has mental health issues. So, Hashim, as a man who preaches such good virtue, I've got a question. Why would you try to have an abused second wife of Mohammed Hijab? Why did you try to portray that as that she's suicidal and that she has mental health issues? Hashim, I now call you a scumbag because on a leaked WhatsApp group chat with 72 Dahi, you said, and I quote, you should make it on a video that Mohammed Hijab lied about not being about him, that she had suicidal thoughts, she doubted the Quran, and that she had mental health issues such as ADHD and autism. So Hashim, I want to know why your Islamic virtues has taught you to falsely accuse
You're
people
not old enough to
of
talk
being
about
suicide-
marriage.
Yes, I actually am, because I
Call your mommy
am
and daddy.
of the age of puberty.
Call your mommy
So
and daddy.
Hashim,
Call your-
I believe you're a
if you chase me,
scumbag. Okay,
that's harassment.
go for it.
Okay?
Okay. And at the same
Stop
breath,
chasing me.
and on the same breath, we can also talk to the police
Yeah, go on.
about.
Go on, talk to the police.
Go on.
Okay.
By the way, harassment is just on one occasion.
You shouldn't be following people.
Okay,
That's
you
against the law.
shouldn't falsely accuse people of suicidal thoughts when you're talking about abuse.
Whatever.
How would you like it
Go
if
away.
when you were abusing your
Go away,
wife,
get away.
someone else accused her of having suicidal thoughts? So I want to know why the Muslim Dahi on a secret group chat
chasing.
were
go to the
accusing
police and
an
say you're
abused second marriage
Okay.
of having suicidal thoughts, Hashim.
Come here.
Go on.
Excuse me, guys.
Yes, go on.
This guy's been harassing me. I told him I don't want to talk to you, and he keeps following me with his camera.
So my understanding of the accusation of harassment is me persisting in more than one occasion.
Okay.
I want to know why on a WhatsApp group chat, Hashim himself
Stop
was
harassing.
accusing an abused second marriage. Oh, of course.
come here with me.
I'm going to stay here.
Just come here with me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't want to speak to you,
Yeah.
maybe just leave him alone.
No.
That would-
So
why
he
not?
is a public speaker, and he has on a WhatsApp group chat tried to say that an abused second marriage of Mohammed Hijab, that supposedly she was suicidal and had mental health issues, supposedly justifying why Mohammed Hijab would blackmail the second wife.
You can't force anyone to speak to you.
Of course, I'm not.
Exactly. So let's just be...
You know it's bad when Amy is. Hashim, if you don't want to engage in a discussion and speak, Hashim, if you don't want to have a speak, if you don't want to talk at Speaker's Corner, don't come to Speaker's Corner.
Don't you say so? No, they can. But when they're following you, that is harassment.
Well, harassment isn't that.
Who's the captain here in charge today?
He's made it very clear. He doesn't want to speak to you.
Of course, but this is Speaker's Corner. I can express my opinions.
Yeah, if you stand here, not following him...
Oh, that's not
You
harassment.
usually follow-
Following him is not harassment. Unless you put the female sunglasses away, sir. Do you agree that a Dahi of Islam should falsely accuse someone of having suicidal thoughts?
Who said that?
Hashim on a secret group chat, in trying to hide the scandal of Mohammed Hijab, he said that they should post to the media that she was suicidal, doubting the Quran, and vilify her as a woman with mental health problems. Whilst Hijab was blackmailing his secret wife into continually having sex in a muta
This is
marriage.
free speech. As long as he's not touching you, it's free speech.
Do you believe you should do that to your wife?
I'm just saying, of course you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Condemn him.
What, beating up your wife?
No, accusing someone's second wife who is being abused by her husband of having suicidal thoughts. Hashim, if you don't want to have a discussion, don't go to Speaker's Corner. No, of course. Hashim,
Where's the police officer?
okay, go to the police. That's not harassment. It's not harassment. I want to have a statement as it pertains to a specific thing that he's being accused of. Yeah,
You were involved in an incident earlier on.
I wasn't.
You were.
I wasn't.
Okay, you can argue with me all you want, but you were involved, right?
Okay, you can accuse me of something that isn't
It's
true.
not accusing,
in where
right?
I
I'm
was
stating
threatened by
facts.
someone else, and now you're going to use that as a justification towards somehow not being able to ask him a question.
It's not a matter of asking question. You really listen to me.
I will.
Okay, if someone doesn't want to speak to you, just let them be.
Of course.
Okay.
But if this
You wouldn't
person,
like it.
If I advertise, for example, that I will have a discussion with anyone, especially if I teach Islamic virtue, in which I show the direct opposite of that, do I have the right in asking him the question, even though he's invited anyone to speak on
But
that?
when he withdraws the invitation and walks away, just let him be.
Is that illegal for me to do what I'm currently doing?
It can.
It can lead to that.
It can
and
amount
if it
to
does,
harassment.
no, it doesn't, because harassment.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you.
Okay, you can
Stop
tell
it.
me something that isn't true, because I've looked at the laws of harassment, and when the Muslims have accused me of this, I've had other officers on camera say what I am doing is currently not harassment.
Okay. Isn't that gentleman involved in the racially aggravated earlier on?
Wait,
Bring the gentleman with us. Let's go. Let's go.
We're doing what?
Let's go. I will explain everything to you later.
What?
Let's go.
What am I done for, sir?
So,
Well,
earlier on,
yep,
you were identified
yep.
as a male who made a racial comment towards a member of public.
A racial comment.
Yes.
Saying what?
Right. If you stand over there,
Yep.
do you have any proof of ID on you?
No, because I'm
Okay.
underage.
How old are you?
16.
16. Give your details to my colleague, please.
Yep.
And then we gonna try to establish your ID and your where you live. Okay. And then you might be invited in
Yep.
for a caution plus free if the victim was to substance the offence.
Okay. Saying what? What am I accused of?
My colleague will explain everything.
Okay.
To you.
Make sure you blur out my name, yeah? Because I'm gonna have to give it out.
If you want to give your name out, go over there.
Yeah.
People can hear you.
So what exactly am I accused of?
Let me take your details first. And we'll
Yep.
so what's your first name?
Thomas. Can I just write it down for you there so people
I'll-
don't have to hear it?
I'll have to write.
Well, if you give
Do you
me...
have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Type it up and then I'll.
Am I being arrested today?
No.
So I'll be fine to after
You'll
this
be-
leave?
Possibly, as my sergeant said, later on, you'll be invited.
Later
to
on,
a
I'll be
caution
invited.
plus free.
Doing
You can
what?
establish your identity.
Do I need my address as well?
Yeah.
What else do I need? Just tell me everything and I'll write down.
Do you want to jump in the minibus so people can hear you?
I'd prefer not, because then I'm
It's
just...
up to you. It's for your privacy.
What racial comment have I been accused of, officer?
Let me just take your details.
That is my address and that is my... Wait, because I'm underage, I can have an appropriate adult as you're questioning me, correct?
I'm not going to question you.
We're just getting your details.
Yeah, but
question
even
you.
collecting my details, I can have someone over the age, right?
If you want.
So can I have someone over the age?
Would you want to come here?
Well, okay, so... Hey, you seem reasonable. What happened? Come with me. So, because he's questioning me as an underage minor, I have now remembered that I can have someone who's over the age with me. And you seem quite reasonable.
We just want your name
Yeah, of course.
And the address.
and address.
Yep. We love the judiciary, everyone. If I get arrested for a racial comment,
You're not on the arrest.
yeah, I know, but
But what is this about?
a racial comment I supposedly made.
What's racial about?
I haven't said anything racial.
He might have felt it as racial.
WSDBT 25. We love the judiciary, everyone.
Sorry, I can't see.
So what is the accusation I'm accused of?
So if my colleague hasn't told you, do you remember the confrontation you had earlier on, just down there? With
Yeah, but what was the comment I said that was supposed
Allow
to
me
be
to
racial?
speak, please.
Yes.
So you remember that guy you had an argument with? He made the accusation, and emphasis the point is just an accusation that you called him gay, which
Okay.
is homophobic.
How is accusing someone of being homosexual homophobic?
That's how he perceived it.
Okay.
Okay, so just accusation at the moment.
So
Right.
so let me get this right. Without you engaging the intention, supposedly calling someone gay is apparently a racial comment. You said it was racial. How is someone's sexuality a racial comment?
But shouldn't
sorry, I'm
it be
trying
the
to
other
find
way
it.
around? If
I beg
you
your pardon?
accuse him of being gay and he considers that an insult, isn't that considering it an insult homophobic?
No.
That is, because he thinks
So if
being
the-
gay
if-
is an
Allow me to
insult.
speak, please. So stop interrupting me. If that gentleman wants to substantiate the offence, then we'll be in touch and involve him for a caution plus 3.
So what happens with hate crimes is it's about how the victim perceives it.
Wait, how does that? Okay, so for example, if I perceive someone calling me short,
No,
a
it has to
racial
be-
comment.
So this is what we're trying to explain. He'll speak to us. He'll make a report. He'll make a complaint.
Yep.
And it will be reported, and it will be if he perceives it as a hate crime, it will
Yep.
be investigated by us to see to what extent. So if it makes sense. For us. Do you
This
get what I
honestly
mean?
seems quite arbitrary.
And I just want to clarify. Is that your dad's number?
Yes.
Officer, can I ask a question? So if he feels being called gay is an insult, isn't that his action or his reaction?
Is that everything you need from me?
Down the low.
Low.
He thinks being gay is an insult. Obviously he didn't. That's what he called, if at all he called it.
Take like an emo.
It's how victim perceives it.
Yeah, you don't want to go back crossing corner.
So if somebody calls me Indian and if I perceive it in a derogatory manner, is it an insult?
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Am I
So
through
don't make
to
the law. If you think the way they've said it is degrading to put you down,
That's what they always do.
Well, isn't that just them making up a crime? Like, I can feel in any way towards what someone says, but it's on the person who's saying it, to which then we can intel the intention.
it's your perception. So if someone,
Well, it's someone else's perception against mine, right? This is why when we look at a crime, we
that's
look
what
at the
I'm saying,
facts,
the
not the
allegation
feelings.
and with your investigation, okay? If you got the gentleman details, it's free to go. Thank you.
Hey. Free speech, baby, we love it! Apparently, saying someone is gay is a racial comment. That is the accusation. And he wants, for me, he said it's how the person feels. Yeah, the person who said that he would kill me, the person saying that I would be killed, he wants to say that calling him gay is hate speech. Not accusing me, not threatening him to kill me, but in response, me calling him gay is somehow a racial comment.
It's homophobic.
No, he said it was racial.
Racial.
Yeah.
Calling gay is racial. Like, gay
Yeah.
is a race.
Yes. So I've had to give my details. I've had to give my... So in response to a death threat, I said to his other gentleman, who seemed like a close partner of his boyfriend wants to leave. And now in response to that, it's been reported as a racial comment, and I could come in for questioning in regards to hate speech law.
He gave you a death threat.
Yeah, he said that he said to Bob, Ish, and myself that I should wait outside the park. He would beat me up and kill me. And in response to that, I said that to his partner, who quite close to him, touching him, that his boyfriend is telling him to leave because he was getting quite close.
Police not questioning the person.
Have you told them that?
Yeah. Officers, you are officers.
Officer.
You are aware that this gentleman sent me a death threat and also threatened to hurt me outside the park. So can I make an accusation of
The same gentleman.
the same gentleman? Yes.
Is that allowed?
We got the gentleman's details.
Yes. Can I make a counter accusation of
We will
you can bin that if you want.
Counter connect,
Yeah.
and then we will send the crime reference number to your dad
Okay.
as recorded.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. So, do you want me to outline what happened? Okay. So another speaker called Ish was speaking, and the gentleman in question tapped my soldier and said, "You should."
Which one?
The gentleman making the report.
The one with the beard?
Yes.
Yeah.
He pointed to me and said, "You should watch out. I'm not like these other Muslims here. I will hurt and kill you." And then said, "I definitely will."
One second.
Yep. Oh.
Anyone else heard it? We can get the statement.
Was it on video?
It would be, yeah, potentially.
On your video?
I can look through the footage of the discussion that was in question. Wait, Fred, you had the recording of him threatening me, no? Okay, we'll look through it later.
So, when you go through the footage,
Yep.
if you can find it, your dad will receive the correct reference number.
Yep.
Okay. If your dad or yourself call 101,
Yep.
give the crime reference number.
Yep.
The officer in charge will get in touch with you. They send you a link.
Yep.
You can upload the link.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Someone can have a
What is the potential punishment for being found guilty of hate speech law? Of breaching hate speech law? What is the potential punishment? I'm just curious.
Potentially,
Yep.
obviously it's up to God, it's not up to us.
Yep.
But you could do jail time
Jail time for hate speech law. For saying that someone's gay.
if they perceive it like that. But just because they make the allegation doesn't mean it has happened. We will do our investigation. We look for witnesses, independent witnesses, video, body, and so on.
Okay, so my word against his essentially, yeah?
At the moment, yes.
Okay, cool.
But as per Home Office policy, we have to record everything.
Fantastic.
You were saying, so he said, I'm not like other Muslims, I will...
I will kill and hurt you. Yeah, and then,
So your dad will receive a text message
yep,
with a crime reference number.
cool. Yeah, that's essentially the gist of it.
Do you have dad's details?
Yeah, I've got his number.
A name?
Date of birth and number, yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
But the fact that no arrests are being made.
Now,
Somebody calls it gay and then really.
so hate speech law from my gentleman over here can result in jail time. So I can be jailed for having the observation that someone likes men, because that could be perceived. And again, I think the most heinous thing of all is within a liberal democracy, saying that someone is gay is the thing that is insulting. For someone to report me for that would be the insult to the LGBTQ community, because for him, he's taking the noun of being homosexual as an insult. So very obviously, then he is committing the hate speech. Now, hate speech is a very ambiguous and arbitrary term. It is determined by the person who is, of course, loudly accusing me of doing that. If I wasn't a Christian speaker predominant at the park, he would not make an accusation to the police of hate speech being committed. So it could be loaded and they can somehow feel offended by any words I give to him. I could say he's short and he could say that's a racialized comment. And that is the danger of making a distinction between freedom of speech, which is permissible, and hate speech. Freedom of speech is a bastion at Speaker's Corner. No one should be arrested for anything being said at Speaker's Corner, even if you believe it's not of a Christian's ministry to do so. Many people give me flack for what I say, but regardless of what I say, I should not be persecuted or arrested for what I say at Speaker's Corner. This is a national monument, even listed on Google Maps, and we should promote it as a space which I can say whatever I want.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Did you just report to the police the death threat?
Yeah.
And what did they say they're going to do?
They say they're going to make a counterclaim, and my father's going to receive. And by the way, funny enough,
No, but
Yeah.
what did the police say they're going to do in response to you telling them about the death threat?
make a report.
And
No,
they're going to fill in a form.
In this country, you can have your bike stolen, your mobile stolen, you get a crime number,
And
then they'll call
people
you up and say, "No further
people
action."
wonder why people are talking about two-tier policing.
Well, funny enough,
Call me gay, I'm going to call you
Yeah.
racist and report you to the police. Threaten to kill you, they're going to file a report.
it's of the same level. Now, funny enough, the police traditionally has been up my backside since the start of my ministry. For example, my work at Turning Point. Whenever I go to a demonstration now in London, I am cautioned by the police with my full name and my brother's name, saying that I cannot go in certain areas as it would be breaching public disorder acts.
But you're not under bail conditions.
No, of course not.
So surely they have no legal right.
They say
to
that
do
I would disturb the peace and cause.
But they can't do that unless they've charged you.
I have
put you
been
under
blocked
bail
in Bristol and
conditions.
Nottingham to going in certain areas purely because I'm young Bob of Speaker's Corner and of Turning Point UK.
I'm not a lawyer, but I would suggest they have no legal entitlement to do that.
Yeah.
It's a Redmond baked, isn't it?
Well, exactly.
What conditions have they given you that?
They haven't given me any conditions. They've just said that if we
I-
find you there, we'll cite you for disturbing the peace.
What if you sell 100 shirts with your picture on it, your face on it?
Yeah.
And we all wear
And
that?
listen, I'm hardly the most divisive figure. I have been overly critical of people like burning the Quran because I don't believe it gives a good message towards Christians, and I'm very careful in the language I use. This is why I heavily discourage people in chanting inflammatory language because it doesn't invite a discussion.
Does either Turning Point or UKIP have legal advice? Do they have a
No
lawyer?
idea.
I would ask them because I seriously think that needs some legal.
This is what the police
It
do.
needs some legal
They,
analysis.
Free speech.
yeah, of course.
Or the Free Speech Union. You remember the Free Speech Union?
Yeah.
Then raise it with the Free Speech
Because
Union. They
look,
can't control where you
anyone
walk
who's
in
an
this
activist
country.
or a preacher would see that during their events are cameraed by the police. This is so they can keep security on the predominant speakers of these organizations. They want to make sure they know who you are and any possible details that you could give. For example, I was in Bristol a few weeks back. They went up to my identical twin brother and trying to poach him for as many details as possible. When they gave him his first name, Finlay, they used that.
So they knew he wasn't you.
Yeah, they knew that. And when I was in Nottingham, they conveyed the same information that they received in Bristol. These people are trying to make a Soviet state of the United
Does
Kingdom.
freedom of information cover police information, or is that excluded? From
You
haven't committed a crime, you don't have to give anything to the
Yeah, but I'm
You
not-
don't. But they're
I'm
all
not sure
they're
whether
bastards.
the
They'll
police
approach you for
state
it.
Yeah, but you just say, I'm sorry, I don't have it.
Yeah.
It would be, again, and this is why you need legal advice,
Now-
because it would be worth raising the question to the police.
Now,
force.
listen.
What data have you got on me?
For me, if I'm arrested in a few days' time or sent to the police, although I'll probably be scared shitless of my career, of course I've volunteered into a degree of activism, which of course involves a threat of me doing this. So I am ready for it. I can't wait for it. I think it'll be quite funny. You'll see me having a big smile on my face in the police van. Hopefully, I don't know, organisations like Christian Concern could take care of me. But if you do want to support me, I know advertisement is kind of a bad thing, but I am starting my own Christian Speakers Corner type society. If you go on crossandcorner.org, you can kind of support me.
I urge you to speak to the Free Speech Union.
Yeah, I will do so. But besides from that, of course, God bless you all. I can't wait to see what happens with that. I love a good fight with the police, but God bless you all.
Whatever.
Yes.